Welcome back to another casted game featuring Salami playing as the Delhi Sultanate. His opponent, Ptit, Drogo, Altar Ptit, Ptit Drogo? Something like that. Ptit Drogo? Maybe. Something like that. He's playing as the Rus. The map we have here is Lipany. You see him opening up there with his hunting cabin, which will generate gold from the wood because science. He'll also be going out with his Scout, which has now been nerfed. They can't do the cancel animation. And he's getting gold from these deer because Rus, they go up to the pelts of the deer and there's gold hidden inside of them. So that's what's going on here for the Rus player. And I'll be interested to see how Salami is able to pull off a win, if he can, with the civilization that is so weak right now in the meta. Some have said it's impossible to even win a single game. But Salami is here to prove us all wrong. Chopping those trees. He's starting off. Let's see what he's done so far. 6 on mill. He has 3 on wood. And what is missing from Salami's base? Play I Spy, guys. I Spy. What is missing from Salami's base? He doesn't have a mosque. So how can the Delhi Sultanate survive without their beloved mosque? Their technology is becoming in so slowly if they weren't all bugged already. But we'll see. He has a plan in mind, obviously, but he does not currently have a mosque. Delhi does not. But now what is that? A early barracks! Woohoo! And he's doing the counter snipes on the deer, taking out the deer. So he doesn't get any gold from it, but Ptit Drogo does not get any gold from it, rather. These wolves are actually worth 25 gold when he kills those. So one thing to note. So very curious. Opening with the racks. So he's playing against a Rus player. Let's think about what's Salami thinking about here. This is what I think he's doing. I think he's going to go out and he's going to wall in all of his hunts. This is what I've recently started doing. And I think maybe he's just taking it to extremes. Skipping a moss, going straight for those hunts. And you see, that is exactly what he's going to do. Oh, I know it. Oh, yes. I love it already. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to wall in the hunts. We'll see if I'm right. Okay, meanwhile, Ptit Drogo, none the wiser, has 1, 2, 3 scouts on the field. How does he have so many scouts? Well, the Rus, they were able to train scouts at their hunting cabin. Yes, that's where they come from. The Rus players actually put all the villagers on food at the start. By the way, you should split your villas on sheep. They'll gather better because you see how they do this awkward stuff. He is just now splitting them. And then they're able to get all the gold they need from those bounties. Oh, now he's gone out and speared down a wolf. That's 25 gold that Ptit Drogo will not be getting. And now he's been being chased right now by those spearmen, but they're running away. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Is he going to build a wall? Oh, he's going to do it. I just know it. Ooh, I'm so excited. Guys. What do we got going? A Golden Gate going down for Rus. Pretty typical economic landmark. They're able to get an exchange every minute, and essentially free res for when they go to trade. And there we go. Our first wall is down. Is he just going to wall him in, perhaps? Man, I did this to a player on, a hill and dale against Rus specifically. I walled him in on his hill. So I don't know if he's going to wall him in or if he's just going to wall the hunts in. Or maybe a combination of column A and B. But this should be fun nonetheless. I am told that Ptit Drogo is a former StarCraft 2 player. So no disrespect. We're just reading it out as it comes here. Meanwhile, Salami is a pro Age of Empires 4 player, as you can see here by his walls. Clearly a pro. And there we go. Walling in those deer. So many people say it is impossible to counter the scout meta right now. That they're coming out and taking all those professional scouts to get all the deer. But if you wall them in, they can't take them home. So a good move from Salami. It looks like he is going to go for the full wall approach. And Salami can't really stop this wall from happening for the time being. Obviously, a big wood investment. Did I say Salami can't stop it? Drogo can't stop it. Big investment. Let's see, is he going to age up yet? So he currently has 300 food, 160 gold. So not quite yet. Still no mosque out on the battlefield. I wonder if he will go for a very late mosque and get these sacred sites, or if he'll just neglect his mosque altogether. I assume he'll get a mosque eventually, right? He'll get one eventually. But we got a wall in here. And this is not the easiest wall. I mean, look at this giant segment he's making. He could have gone over here, but he wanted to get this food. So there we go. He is going for it. And what is Drogo going to do? You know, I find that Roost players are just caught completely off guard when this happens because this doesn't fit into their master plan of sit and do the same exact thing every round with professional scouts. You see here, now he's walled in. How's he going to siege that down? He's going to need to get a, let's see, blacksmith. Yep, I bet he'll go for siege engineering, maybe. Go for a ram. But a knights can also do some damage to these. But, of course, if there's spears behind him, could be some trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no. Drogo's. He's in the chat. He's in the chat. No spoilers, please. No spoilers. But thank you for joining in. I'm sorry if I butchered your name pronouncing at the beginning of this, but anyways, here, what's going on here? We've got the walls going down here. Salami's continuing, and I think he's now completely walled them off. Let's see. Yep, they are walled in. Oh boy, so maybe some siege engineering. Let's see. No, going for steeled arrow. Maybe he's thinking he's going to use his knights to break through those walls. But this is going to be trouble. How much food does he have in here? He has these berries. He has these berries. And then he has to go to farming. And now, hold on. He does have wood. Okay. Man, silly. Okay, let's see what Salami's up to. Is he aging yet? We do have a mosque finally going down. The old 6-minute, 26-second first mosque. So Salami did go up with the Dome of Faith. I'm assuming he put like 8 villagers on that puppy to build it. So I wonder what he goes to now. Does he fast castle? Going for Sanctity is going to take another 4 minutes, so it'll be after the 10-minute mark before he could start capturing sacred sites, if that was in his master plan. Yeah, this is one thing to note. Scouts do great torch damage, because I've had this happen to me where I was like, oh, I'm good. I got these walls. Scouts can come through them, but, you know, if Salami keeps building layers, it's certainly annoying. I think you could actually just, like, get a decent mass of scouts going. They are rather cheap, and you could bust through the walls. But, I don't know. I feel like maybe some siege engineering. Okay, he's working on it. Unlike Delhi, I always think it's so slow, but Roost, they're going to get it quite quickly, right? There's only another 40 seconds to go. This would take like 10 minutes for Delhi to research. Maybe an exaggeration. But yeah, archers and rams should do a good job at dispatching against these walls. Salami keep buildings, but this is investment. Every time he's doing this, he's spending more wood on it. What's he doing back at home? We have a house. We've got a barracks. A second mosque. Is he going to pay? Is he just going to get efficient production in queue, maybe? Maybe that's what he's going for? That's what I think he's doing. Because he's not going to pay for, like, full-price scholars. That'd be crazy. Maybe he will. We'll have to see. Spears coming out, doing a little poke, but yeah, in come those archers. This is looking good for Drogo. What's going on back here? Okay, he did go for efficient production. Predicted that. Okay, so from here, Ram's going to show up. There we go. He's starting to build his first Ram. And really, Salami doesn't have anything to do about it yet. Although I do suspect he'll maybe throw down archer range. There it is. Archer range and throw some efficient production on that. That efficient production will be done in about a minute. So that by about time that next scholar pops out. Or shortly after, I guess. And he can start making archers of his own. It'll be just a matter if Drogo commits to an archer mass, it'll be hard for Salami to match it for quite some time. I know, you know, mass archer and battering ram can be quite strong. Not to mention, you throw in a few knights, forces you to make a few pikemen. But I think Salami's going to have the time he needs. Luckily, Drogo is attacking towards the middle because there's just like these, this kind of like canyon he's able to just keep walling. Where if he had went around the edge, it would have been a little bit harder for him to like wall up these segments. A little harder, but it's kind of how this map is. He could even bring his archers up here and shoot down on him if he wants to. We'll have to see. But there we go. This ram is working through here, and Salami will need to have a military to answer it. Walls are only going to save him for so long. Look at how many layers. Let's count the layers. 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer, blue layer. Okay, so he has 3 layers of walls have been breached. Drogo is not going to be having this, and he continues to bust through. What's going on back here? Does he have efficient production yet in the archer range? Not yet, so he's going to be down on the archer numbers. Toxic walls, right? These are toxic walls. But look at this. Like, these are investments in walls. Each one of those costs 5 wood, right? And he's just breaking through, and now he's finally through to the last layer. Knights are in there as well. Look at the man. Oh, wow. No brace from the spearmen. Are they even upgraded? Just now starting to get upgraded to hardened. Oh, he is through. Uh-oh, Drogo is on a mission. He may not have his hunts. I'm surprised he didn't go through this one and just take these. I figured that's would be what he really wanted. He just wants the deer. You don't want to anger the roost when they want their deer. Because now Salami's going to be in a bit of a trouble. Look how cinematic that is. We've got the scout up on the hillside overlooking Salami's base, ready for the siege. Oh, what's... Oh, ooh, ah. Okay, and let's see. Man, that's a lot of archers and a ram. How is Salami going to answer this? We have, I think, 2 archery ranges there. No, that's 1 archer. Yeah, 2 archery ranges. This is going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. No, these are 2 barracks. Excuse me. I'm wrong. Is there an archery range somewhere? No. Okay, let's get out of the cinematic mode. So this is a little scary right now for Salami. We got knights. I'm sorry, we got scouts in here. We've got a knight. We've got a bunch of archers. We've got a ram. And I think Drogo could just start picking off these military buildings, and that would put Salami dead in the water, essentially. Now, one thing to note, it has been changed. Now the main town center can retarget, so you can target other infantry, at least. Uh-oh, doesn't want to lose this. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that poor scholar. He was just a man of education. Down for the count. Man, this is looking good for Drogo. Okay, Salami has made a market, but not a ton of res to trade up for. I think he traded in his gold. I think originally he was trying to age, but realized that's not happening. And man, I'm going to be surprised if he's able to pull this one off. Drogo, you know, he's responded very well. He got his archer. He dropped the blacksmiths right away, went right for that siege engineering, and just busted through those walls. I mean, tons of layers of walls. Salami spent a big investment in this, and now this is going to be a tricky one for Salami to hold. All Drogo needs to do is kind of sit back, let his rams do the work, be careful as he gets close to the town center of any villagers trying to snipe the rams. What is Salami doing? He's getting gold. Oh, because he's mining gold and trading it for wood? Is that what he's doing? Oh, man. What a move. What a move. Okay, so here we go. The siege of the town center has begun. 2 battering rams. 1 golden elephant. 3 early knights. 2 scouts. 21 archers. And a scholar from the monastery, even though it's a mosque. Okay, there you go. There's your Christmas rendition of Age of Empires. And anyways, we have knights, scouts and knights back here messing with the villagers. Oh my gosh, picking villagers off. Oh no, Salami. Not like this. All the villagers going down. This is just absolute chaos. Oh, I was wondering if he'd go back and re-wall. What? He's just lost a ton of villagers. Let's see. 32 villagers for Salami versus the 42 of Drogo. This is not looking good. All of the archers dead. Drogo, he's got 2 rams. He's got a knight. He has all of these archers. There's no way he could lose this. Now, as soon as I say this, what? The 17 villager counter surge comes out, and he is repairing his town center. But he's still lost so many villagers. I mean, there's just no way. There's just no way. Battering ram has 136 HP. Archer's taking a lot of damage. Just he can retarget with the town center. I wonder if Drogo... Wait, hold, I wonder if he realizes this change has been made. You don't really want to stand here under the town center anymore, like this particularly, because look at this. He's just picking off of those villagers by retargeting, or those archers. But still, that town center is taking a lot of damage. I think that battering ram will go down here in just a second. He just needs to get a little more damage on it. Man, one more sweep of villagers should do the job. Meanwhile, archers continuing to pop out. Salami's basically out of resources. Oh my gosh. And here they come! Here they come! Down goes that battering ram. And the town center with, who knows, you don't even have enough wood to repair it. It's going to burn to the ground. What can he do? But meanwhile, while he has lost 1 million villagers and been under a crazy siege, because of this whole building of a ram underneath the town center, he was able to look. Oh my gosh, he's picking off all these units. I don't even know how is Salami alive right now. I genuinely, he has no resource. Where is he gathering some? Oh, He's been sneak gathering. The old sneak gather. I'm speechless. I am literally speechless right now. What are we watching? I keep waiting for him to sneak up here and re-wall. He also, I totally missed it in all the commotion. He got the sacred site, so he's had gold to trade this whole time. So maybe that's how he's been floating this. You know why I missed it? Because on the minimap, it doesn't show you that he has it. Really weird. Really weird. Anyways, but let's look at the villager count. 32 for Salami, 49 for Drogo. Whew, okay. That's a lot of villagers dead. He's building more rams. Got some archers up there. I mean, his town center is literally burning to the ground right now. Oh no, he's getting it back. He's getting it back. How can he get back in this? We know, this is what I think. 31 vills. Oh, gets 50. Jeez. I don't know. I don't know how to get back in this. All I can say is the sacred sites will help. So if he's able to grab all 3 of these, you know, it kind of simulates villagers, air quotes, right? And it's gonna be, it's like having a bunch of villagers. Does Drogo not have his upgrades? He's got 6 and 1. He has his upgrades in. I think just maybe some mismanagement of his army during that siege. I think all he needed to do was sit back and pick villagers as they popped off. He went in here. He went in deep to try to get these villagers and attack at the archery range. And I think it might have cost him during this siege. Okay, he did do what I expected. He went back and re-walled here to cut off the reinforcements. And he can slowly re-wall this if he wants to, if he can gain back those sectors. But, I mean, this is 600 wood tied up in these rams alone. He wants to cancel these. You cancel them, you get your wood back. Hopefully he does do that and doesn't let Salami just delete them. And there we go. Now he's able to... He's back at it. Back on his bullshit. He's walling. But a ram is up here. Whew. You know, honestly, I feel like all Drogo needs to do is make 1 million archers. All right? Does he need any knights? I think the knights just get kited and picked off by other things. I always say I feel like archers are just king. Just in general. I mean, I think he knows Salami is committing to archers. I mean, the knights are strong and all. I don't know. Maybe there's an okay play. I'm just wondering though, like a ton of archers. He has the superior economy, so you should be able to get more archers. Someone in chat is asking, is walling in the answer to Roos? I struggle so much against them. You know, I recently walled in a Roos player on Hill and Dale. Even more extreme. He was really trapped in his base. And I found it to be quite effective. It's not so much even the walling in, it's the preventing them from stealing all of your hunts if they can't get to them. Okay, here we go. Now this is where I'm worried. For Salami, he's low on archer numbers. I still just imagine that if Drogo had made even more archers here, it's more archers to build rams. The knights, oh my gosh, if the knights go north, he would be in some serious trouble. Let's see what these knights do. They are cruising for a bruising. And they have long pokey sticks. Does he notice? Oh my gosh. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I think the villagers about to get slaughtered. Oh my gosh. In they come. None of them have died yet. Did he say I have 75 HP or something? Did he get the upgrade? He did get the upgrade. Okay, 1 villager goes down. So all things considered, not too bad for Sam. It could have been a lot worse. Okay, but still, he's got a lot of idle time. I mean, 36 vills versus the 58 of Ptit Drogo. This is, our Ptit Drogo. This is still his game, like very much so. Maybe he's not realized these sacred sites have been captured. 3 sacred sites captured. I mean, that's 600 gold per minute. This is nothing to just ignore. This is how Delhi gets back into the game. This is what made Delhi so strong before the most recent nerf. But still, even with those... I still think just a purely archer ram mass could do it, but Drogo's taking his time. He is stopping this sacred site, so good move on him. It might be worth just getting a ram at home and unlock. Oh, you know, even though he's had the superior economy, he's had to invest in wood and farms earlier than anticipated. But that's not big. Look at his res right now. He has so much resources. About 1k wood in the bank. Like he's in a great spot. I mean, Salami's still just trying to catch up from all the nonsense that happened in his base. And Drogo is picking off these archers that are trying to re-wall. Will they get it in? Oh my gosh, I think they got the wall segments. So he's gonna basically trap the reinforcements, and he's got some trapped in the middle. Oh my gosh, now this is Drogo's worst nightmare. He might want to pull back here because these archers are gonna keep coming if Salami builds a house. And he currently has no reinforcements for at least a while here. So I'd be a little bit concerned. But just going for some outer structures. You know what he really should take out? This market. I think ramming this market would be one of the stronger things you could do against Delhi sometimes when you come in. Because you're trading. You know if they got that gold, they're trading. They can't use the gold for anything else other than trading. Aging up, of course, but... I think he's realized. There we go. Good Drogo. Yes. Going for that market. A place of trading and commerce. Not much longer. It is on fire. But man, I would love to know how many units has Drogo lost to the town center. I bet he's lost more. Let's look at this. He's lost 69 units. Islami's lost 99, so he has not lost more. But I feel like most of those have been to the town center. There we go. Taking out the military production. This is a smart move. What's Islami going to do about that? He's rebuilt his market. But he has a lot of gold coming in right now, guys. A lot of gold coming in. Okay, so Drogo has taken out all of Salami's archer ranges. Except for the new ones have been built on the back line. And there are some pikemen in the mix now. Trying to get up on those knights. But I can't really tell. I think Salami has the bigger mass here. These rams aren't going to be worth anything if his army dies. And right now... the spearmen have dealt with the knights. The archer masses remained high, and Salami has won this fight, and there's certainly no reinforcements coming across the middle. Wow. I just absolutely... What is going on with the elephant? Excuse me. The elephant currently has an invisible head. It's got troubles. It's been damaged. Poor elephant. Anyways, I got distracted. Look at that elephant! Oh my gosh. Drogo is taking a chunk out of Salami's golden elephant. But anyways, oh man, and that's 900 wood invested there. That's just gonna die. Oh, he has gotten around. He's found a gap. He's made a hole. He's chopped the wood, maybe on accident, and gone around. Can these rams escape? I don't know. I don't know how Salami's held on to this game. Holy cow. I mean, he lost like 10 villagers. I mean, look at the villager count right now. 43 to 70. He's still, I mean, it still is Drogo's game. He has the villager count. But I mean, you know, I'm nervous though. With Delhi having all these sacred sites, this could be trouble. He could be trouble. He's still got units just trapped in the middle of the walls. I think right now, Salami's just going to age, right? He's just going to age. He's got the gold. He's got the food. Where's he getting food? He's over here. He's having a good time. I think he's going to age up. Meanwhile, Drogo, let's look at the resources. Go back to the resources. He is lower in resources than Salami right now. He's been spending it all on a ton of rams, ton of knights, ton of archers, and there we go. Salami's going to be aging. I can only assume with the compound defender, and I know how Salami likes to play. If he does this, he's going to be building walls inside stone walls in Drogo's base very, very soon. If you've got a snake wall, make sure you throw it there in the Twitch chat. And if you're watching this on YouTube, have no idea what I'm talking about, head on over to Twitch. We've got a snake wall emote for situations just like this. Okay, and Salami's aging up. And he has walls. He has all three sacred sites essentially on his sector of the walling. This is looking good for Salami. I'm not gonna lie. What's he gonna do first? I'm assuming getting some stone. Where's the stone? I think we're gonna see some snake walls very soon. Compound defender. Yep, there you go. This is going to be crazy. I see somebody in chat very excited that this is Aussie Drogo versus Salami. You may want to look a little closer at that. It's it's basically Drongo, kind of like Drongo, as the French version, and then as I'm told. But if you guys thought the memes have been happening so far, the memes are just about to begin. As soon as Salami gets some stone under his belt, oh boy, he's gonna be trouble, and he is making men-at-arms. And men-at-arms are gonna be a problem for these archers. Although knights still deal with them quite effectively. And men-at-arms going down. Drogo having a pretty decent mass here, but he's gonna be fighting an uphill battle. He's an age behind. Salami's got his techs in queue. They'll take 3 minutes. He's got his techs in queue. And he's going to have reinforcements. And I think that's the hardest thing. I think like Drogo can maybe be able to take this fight. But at the long term, you know what? I bet you Salami's going to put some stone walls here in his base and build some stone wall towers. We'll have to see. Because he's really going after that stone. But he did not get enough. He didn't get enough, guys. Maybe he'll come down here. But there we go. Drogo hits the next age. I think now's a good time. Back up. Age up. Get your stuff upgraded. Going after that tower. This is still anyone's game, I think, at this point. Drogo is still up 700 points, as you can see. But Salami bringing in 600 free gold per minute. He has no villagers on gold. So that's really where he's been able to shine. Boy, as soon as he gets the stone, though, the memes will be coming. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know what could happen. What villagers have decided to go in for these rams, they said enough of that. They are holding a rack of ribs on the left and a torch on the right and taking out these rams as they go here. Look at these villagers. Siege. Look at them. They mean business. Oh, I missed it. Almost got it. Sleep at the wheel. If you had told me 15 minutes ago that Salami was going to stabilize after that huge siege under his base where he lost a big chunk of his golden elephant, I would have said you were a straight up liar. But somehow Salami he's doing it. And I saw a similar thing happen in a game I casted earlier with Beastie Cutie, where he was definitely like way down with Delhi and he was able to bounce back. And I think this is just a good testament to like good players find a way to stay in the game. I also like that like this is why like A4 doesn't show you the score, and I think it's a positive thing because it doesn't demoralize you knowing that like your opponent's over 1,000 points ahead for you. Now he's back. I mean, he's about even the score up right now. Boy, the snake walls are about to begin. I think we're about to see some snake walls. Someone in chat asking, does Salami always play Delhi wall their opponents in? Same thing for Scrubby. I think it's a good tactic. You gotta use every tool in your arsenal, and right now Delhi doesn't have a lot of other tools in their arsenal. The walling is a tactic you should leverage when at all possible. I've been told Salami will not rest until he gets the missing chunk of his golden elephant back. I said he might go for a snake wall inside of his base. He could just sit here and sit back for a sacred victory. He could stonewall all of this up, but I don't know. It'll take a while. It would be hard to he's got to get over here and put stone walls too. But he could certainly do it. Maybe he pull these villagers even to build a stone segment. But even if he doesn't get the sacred site victory, this is 900 gold per minute Salami's getting right now. So he just has some might call this a metric fuck ton of gold coming in, but we'll have to do the conversion rate to see how that converts. I don't know what scale's quite being used. I think this is the metric scale here, right? But not what we use over here in the USA. But here we go, going out for some more stone walls. He's just going to keep sectioning off. He says this part of the map's mine, and this part of the map's mine, and this part of the map's mine. There we go. Securing mid somewhat with stones. He's just going to... I wonder if he's just going to keep deleting his wooden wall segments and building more stone walls. And there we go. So this is why Compound Defender is definitely the one you want to go up with here. Look at this. Some crossbows coming in to meet the man-at-arms, but just not enough. A relic maybe trying to go for a conversion here, or he just picked maybe selected all military. Yeah, so this is a total of 600. Oh, I said 900. I'm sorry. I lied. So Maybe that doesn't count as a metric fuck ton. Yes, so for the Delhi Sultanate, it's 200 gold per site. I misspoke earlier. I can just see the comments on YouTube already. Ha! I'm just so used to looking at that stupid Regnus Cathedral getting 900 gold per minute. 600 gold per minute. You might say this is OP for Delhi, but remember, HRE can do this in base if they get their relics. Perfectly safe in base. But that win condition nonetheless is counting down. One thing the HRE cannot do with their relics. And Stonewall's coming up. Did I hear a trebuchet? There we go. A trebuchet is out on the field, and it is starting to siege. Although he's going to need a lot more rocks if he's going to take down these walls, because Salami will not sleep until every quadrant of this map has wall over wall, wall. They're like floodgates. He builds lots of floodgates. You know, if they get through, you want to have the next layer and the next layer. Yeah, this is honestly my favorite thing to do with Delhi. Stone walls with infantry. So much fun. So much fun when it works. But you gotta be quick at it, because Siege will start working through. Honestly, for Drogo, I think if I saw this many walls, the move here is go for and get bombards, because he's gonna be sieging for a long time with these trebuchets, and Islami's not gonna care. He's just gonna build another layer. Yeah, he could. Imagine if he just punched through here. He could punch through and cap the site real quick and restart the whole thing. Right? He could easily do this. I think this is another thing to note. Don't get caught up in one position of siege, because if you see a bunch of fortifications, look for a weaker spot. Although I feel like if he left the pressure here, Salami's just going to start walling into his base. So this is one layer's down. One layer's down. So he's got, if he goes through this, but I think he's going to go through right here. So he has to get through here. And Salami's got some tower elephants. I'm not sure how much time exactly is left on the timer, unfortunately. So we'll just have to feel it out. And Salami is building the stone wall towers. These things do basically shoot springolds, but they're more protected, since they are stone wall placements rather than just a springold that could be squished. And these archers on top of the walls will get to their bonus. If you're not aware, you do get a bonus if you're on top of walls. Standing on walls reduces damage taken from range and siege attacks by 66% and increases the range by +2 tiles. So archers on top of walls, great move to go. Imagine that. What's going on down here? Okay, I think Salami realized he's got a weak point. Man, I'd only imagine if he had sieged this earlier. But I mean, I'm really worried, because it looks like Drogo's really fixed on this position, and Salami is just going to throw everything he has at fortifying this. And Compound Defender is a nasty one. It gives you, not only lets your infantry build those walls and these placements, lets you do them cheaper. It also reduces the cost of your keep. So keeps only cost 600 stone with this. So you could put down a keep. I don't know if he's even going to put down a keep there. I think he's just going to keep stone walling. I think he's having a grand old time. I wouldn't be surprised if he just pops out here and just re-walls this like real quick. Let's see if he does it. Maybe there's about to be a surge here. Maybe he's about to rush through here. I do see the siege tower. These things always remind me of Lord of the Rings. Look how majestic they are. I have a great suggestion for, and this wasn't my idea, for improving the siege tower. I think the siege tower should go up, put its gate down, and then you could just like move your units up to the like, if you task these to go up on the wall, that they just like automatically walk up the siege tower and go in with, instead of having to garrison inside it. I think would be a fun mechanic. But maybe it'd make siege tower OP. I don't know. Man, I want to live in a world where siege tower is OP. Okay, so he says, nah, I've had enough with this defense. I'm gonna go on the other side. Maybe, but he's too late. Maybe he thinks this is the only wall he's gonna see, but man, that timer has to be getting close. I don't remember. Man, I wish I remembered what time it started. Yeah, he's going to just go for the Sacred Site victory. Meanwhile, he's just banking up. Now, Drogo has 3k food right now. He might want to fix his macro. That's a lot of food. I'm being asked in chat, yo, Fitz, you're from Cincinnati. What do you think about the UC Bearcats going to the playoffs? Oh, yep, very excited. That's where I went to college. But, yeah, very excited about that. Anyways, back to the game. Delhi Sultanate, certainly treating this like the Super Bowl. What a comeback. This is some fourth quarter play right here. Oh, he's almost in. He could go, he could run this way, right? He could go through here. But this is a big army. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's using elephants. Guys, we've got elephants, 5 of them, in fact, and they're on the battlefield. And I think we might be seeing a Delhi first. Elephants maybe being useful in a situation. Here we go. Here we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He backed off. What? Wait, he just got... He could have literally just ran up in here. Granted, he probably would have got slaughtered. I don't know if he even saw these, though. Maybe he heard the elephants in the distance going... You know what? I think the extra gold from the statue was rationed off, and they are now wearing the gold for their plating back here. Okay, so here we go. More walls. He's not getting in there. I don't think he's getting in. Guys, I will tell you, if you're facing stone walls, trebuchets, I like trebuchets for like picking off a keep from afar, or maybe like one layer, but they're just too slow to deal with Delhi walls like this. They're just not fast enough. I say that, I mean, he's got a lot of them now, so he's able to, like, in a ram on the front line, he's able to put some damage down here. But, like, think of how long he's been sieging here. 3 trebuchets. Maybe that's the number, but you think about it, that's what trebuchets cost 500 wood and 250 gold. That's a huge investment, and that's not going to kill this army. I love this. Here's what's going to happen. I hear the ding ding, meaning 2 minutes until Sacred Site victory. It's like 38. And he's going to get through this wall only to realize this horde of elephants is going to be waiting to get him. Can I do the elephant again? I don't know if that was an elephant. I can do a better one on my trumpet, probably. But, what the heck is going on over here? What are they? Oh, what? It crumbles right on top of his army, but they pull it out of the rubble. What is he doing? He's just getting gummed up here. Take that down. Get in there. Oh my gosh. We've got... Is that... Do I count 6 mangonels? 6 mangonels? Where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a hidden mangonel somewhere. Oh, right there. 6 mangonels. And oh my gosh, they're going to flatten this army. Oh, they're just hurling rocks. Let's go to cinematic mode. Ding, ding, ding. 1 minute till end. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? The age of Springald is over. Let the age of the Pachyderm begin. Holy mangonel shot. Oh my gosh. Mangonel plus Stonewall meta. What a slaughter. And I think GG is called. He's not even going to wait for the ending. The elephants never reached the battle. But I think that has to be the most epic comeback in all of Age of Empires 4 history. Holy cow. Congratulations to Salami. Drogo putting up a great fight. I think there were opportunities that I thought he had it there early on. I thought it was looking good. But man, Salami just pulling out a crazy win with those Delhi snake walls. Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, how did he win? How did he win? He does it again. What a madman. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching over on YouTube. Twitch, say bye, because YouTube's about to go bye-bye. But if you are on YouTube, make sure you come over to Twitch. We do these things live periodically. And make sure you join the Discord, link down below. We've got channels for all the civilizations. We've got place for funny clips. We've got strategy guides, build orders, all that jazz. And of course, oh, my trumpet's not out. We also have jazz. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.